In this video, I will be demonstrating how we divide a line into a number of equal parts. Alright, so we already have our drawing file created. We already have our unit set, already have our scale set, we have our text styles, and we also have our layers. Alright, if you do not know how to get to this point, please go back to the previous videos. All right, so we're going to divide a 100 millimeter line today into 10 equal parts. All right, so the first thing we need to do is to draw a 100 millimeter line and label point A, label point B. All right, I have this drawing from the previous video to bisect a given line. If I want the two horizontal lines to be on the same level, I can turn on my polar tracking, place my crosshair at the end point of this line, and then I just slightly move across until I'm seeing a green guide. Alright, it's showing me that it's straight, so all I need to do is to click. Alright, I'm going to position where I want my line now. I want my line to be straight, and then I type 100, press enter. Alright, please remember we join on our construction line layer first, and then I'm going to go ahead and label it A, B. So annotate. I can set my layer from here. So I need demand line text, demand text layer for this. All right, so single line text need point A to be here. So this is point A, put in point B here. This is point B. All right, so I have point A and I have point B. I can go back to the home section now. So step 2 is to draw a line from A at any convenient angle down to this side. All right, so the angle is not specific. All right, so I'm going to use this angle, not even looking at the size of the angle nor the length of the line. All right, that's point C. So we're going to name that point C. I always try to find a way to work a bit smarter. So I had a text here. So I'm highlighting the text and I'm going to copy it, paste the text here. I'm going to call this point C. All right, so we have point A, B, C. I need these, I'm going to put these above the line. So I highlight them and I move. All right, so putting them above the line because the construction process would have gone in the way. So step 3 is to connect C to B. All right, so we have ABC, basically have a triangle. All right, so the AC line now, we're going to divide the AC line into 10 equal parts, and then we transfer that division all the way up to the AB line. All right, so I'm going to highlight the line, click on highlight the AC line. I'm going to type divide, press enter. It will ask me to select the object I want to divide. That's the AC line, and then enter the number of segments I want to divide this line into. I want to divide this line into 10, so I type 10. All right, press enter. Nothing happens. All right, you're supposed to be seeing some X on this line, but if you're not seeing the X, you're going to type DDP, type, press enter, and then you select this X, and then the point size, using point size as 3, and we're going to set it in absolute unit. All right, once we press that, then we should see the X coming up. Each of these X is telling me that that's one division. All right, so that's one division. From this one to this one, that's another one. All right, so we have 10 divisions on this line. All right, so the next step is that we're going to copy this line. We're going to copy the BC line and paste it at each of these divisions. So highlight, copy, select the base point that you want to copy from. That's point C. All right, now we want to paste it wherever these X intersect with the AC line. Now, if you're not seeing node coming up here, it means that you need to go to object snap and turn on node. So you turn on intersection, you turn on node. All right, so I'm copying and I'm pasting it here, here, and all the way up to where point A is. All right, so there I have all of them. All right, once I do that, I can press escape, and then all I need to do is to trim wherever the lines cross the AC line. All right, so if this line was 100 and I divided it into 10 equal parts, it means that each of these divisions should be 10. All right, because 100 divided by 10 is 10. So I'm going to measure the distance. So from here to here, 10. Good. Let's measure again. Distance from here to here is 10. So therefore telling us that the our line was successfully divided into 10 equal parts. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this on the object line layer because this is the line that we really want. And what we're seeing in gray shows you how you divide the line into the 10 equal parts. So these are just a construction. All right, so we have our 100 millimeter line being divided into 10 equal parts. We need to put a heading down here. Let's go to annotate, single line text, starting from probably about here. Draw our line to divide a 100 millimeter line into 10 equal parts. All right, so that's what we did. So we click outside, press escape, and then we can move this around where we want it. All right, so that's how you go about dividing a 100 millimeter line into 10 equal parts. If you make a mistake, if you made a mistake in your join, in your heading, sorry, you can double click twice and then you edit the text. All right, stay tuned for the perpendicular construction and also the parallel construction of lines.